Matthew Cooper, and this is my pitch for the final major projects of Level 3 Media Year 2. Now for this pitch, I'll be presenting two projects, or two ideas. One of them is for a sci-fi drama or action short called Symptom, and the other idea will be Rush Roulette: The Final Spin, which is meant to act as the fourth and final episode of my own personal mini-series. I'll get to that later. So my first idea is Symptom. So I've conceptualized a narrative of which focuses on two characters. And basically, it's supposed to be a character-driven narrative, and it's supposed to basically focusing on it might be set before or after a situation in which they try to come to grips with their actions with using the drug, and it'll go into each character's history of with the drug. So something as horrible as happened that they used it, and something they caused something to and something has gone wrong. They caused that, and basically just coming to grips with it. These are my influences for Symptom. So in terms of some of the narrative elements. So in my project, so in Symptom, they use a drug called Blue Storm, which is meant to give the user superhuman abilities. And I got the idea of the drug from a video game called Detroit Become Human, and in that game there's a drug called Red Ice. That's where the idea came up, and I had this idea to. So in order so I can make the story unique, I think I've decided to write it in a non-linear format, similar to that of Quentin Tarantino's Reservoir Dogs. And another influence is a film called Upgrade. I haven't exactly seen it, but when I've seen the trailer, I have gone. I got a lot of ideas. Some of the ideas and vibes within the film is very similar to my own ideas. So if I do choose to develop Symptom, I will watch that film. Okay, and my second idea is Rush Roulette: The Final Spin. Now, Rush Roulette is a personal project of mine. It's meant to be a 4-part mini-series, and it all started when I made the first episode, which acted as my FMP for last year. And so I planned it as a 4-part mini-series, so I've made episodes 2 and 3. And this idea will focus on me making episode 4 as my final major project. If I do this, then it will act as not only would it take place directly after the events of the first 3 episodes, but will act as a conclusion, and I hope it will end the mini-series on a satisfying note. And for those of you who don't know, the mini-series is a supernatural horror which focuses on, we basically see a character called John Harper, in which his deceased daughter forces him, or basically haunts him and forces him to play a trial-based game of Russian roulette in which he must confess 5 of his most unforgivable mistakes. This is my SWOT analysis. And so my strengths are, I believe I can reduce my project under a tight deadline. Do I have to read every single one? Okay. And another one is a simple, this is mainly referring to Symptom. So it's a simple narrative short, so it shouldn't take me long to produce the product. Weaknesses, I can sometimes lose track of my progress and get distracted by other projects, like Russian Roulette, for example. And sometimes when I'm in the middle of my productions, I can sometimes rush them, and then that could accidentally lead to either reshoots and just rescheduling with my crew and actors. Opportunities, so if I was to make Symptom, it will give me the opportunity to develop a character-driven narrative revolving around drug addiction. So that'll be one of the key themes of the film, and like I said before, it will give me the opportunity to write the story in a non-linear format, which will incite intrigue from the audience. So threats. So I may or may not choose to make the 4th episode of Rush Roulette at the same time in Symptom. If I do, it may cause scheduling conflicts, and it may affect the progress of either film's production. The actor I wish to cast may have scheduling conflicts with other projects, which could heavily affect shooting. Basically, this is my mood board for Symptom. And here's the mood board for Russian Roulette. that's it.